Cary Grant, a Hollywood legend, resided in 5 palatial homes, each with a unique and intriguing architectural style. Let's take a journey through these architectural marvels. (1932), Grant moved to a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house on 2177 West Live Oak Drive with his friend Randolph Scott. The Spanish Colonial Revival estate sat on a prime lot, measuring 10,275 square feet in the Oaks of Los Feliz. The house, built in 1929, measured 6,727 square feet and had sweeping views of the Los Angeles basin from downtown to the Pacific Ocean. The spacious living room boasted stained glass windows, elaborate molding, beamed ceilings, and original period tiles. The meticulously landscaped grounds include parking for 2 cars, terraces, gardens, a vast swimming pool, and an attached guest apartment with a private bedroom and bathroom. Cary Grant also lived in Colonial House, a historic building in West Hollywood. Architect Leland A. Bryant designed the 7-story building, which was built in 1930. The National Register of Historic Places has had the house on its register since April 15, 1982. The French colonial-style building was on a 24 by 58 meter, 80 by 190 feet lot south of Sunset Boulevard. For years, it was home to celebrities including Bette Davis, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Cary Grant. The building, featuring 21 residences on 6 stories, offered 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom condos ranging from 780 feet to 2,274 feet. The units were adorned with stunning period details like custom built-in cabinetry, arched hallways, wrought iron details, high ceilings, and French windows with sweeping views of the Hollywood Hills. The vintage building had gorgeous lobbies, a doorman, a library, a black-bottom pool, and stunning gardens. The condominium featured hardwood floors and a period tile bathroom with a tub and a shower. The living room had a wood-burning fireplace and inbuilt bookcases. Randolph Scott and Cary Grant co-owned the 5,530 square foot French Normandy-style house on 1038 Palisades Beach Road. The house's 5 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms sat on an 11,503 square foot lot. It was built in 1929 by architect Paul R. Crawley for silent movie actress Norma Talmadge. When Grant married Barbara Hutton in 1942, she moved into the house. Hutton remodeled the dining room to duplicate the Parisian restaurant known as Maxim's. A private gate enters a motor court with a 4-car garage and a gorgeous fountain. An entryway led to a courtyard, then into a foyer with a circular staircase leading to a formal living room, a dining room, and a sunroom looking out to the back garden. The house also featured a powder room, a butler's pantry, an eat-in kitchen, and a wine cellar. The second floor held the master suite, which had a breathtaking view of the Pacific Ocean. It also featured an expansive sitting and dressing area, an office, and 2 tiled bathrooms. On the same floor were 4 more bedrooms overlooking the Santa Monica Pier and staff quarters with a separate entrance. The massive back garden had an open and covered patio, a pickle or paddle tennis court, a swimming pool, and a raised viewing deck overlooking the pier and the Pacific Ocean. 1010 Pamela Drive in Beverly Hills is a house inundated with Hollywood history. Frank Buster Keaton, an American actor best known for his silent films, he built the house in 1954. It was a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom condo townhome. Elvis Presley swam its pool, and some of the other famous owners, including James and Pamela Mason, after whom the street was named. The house measured 3,007 square feet and was located on a 24,736 square foot lot, and it was located north of Sunset on a quiet cul-de-sac. Primarily influenced by Italian Renaissance architecture, it showcased an eclectic mix of Mission, Spanish, Italian, and Moorish influences. Its central entrance was flanked by 2 wings that extended east and west. The front door, beneath a narrow caved stone balcony, features elegant white Italian stonework and opens into a sunlit vestibule with high ceilings, a checkerboard terrazzo tile floor, and a small white fountain adorned with flowers. To the west, steps led to a living room that opened into an open-air loggia with a striking 5-foot-wide carved stone fireplace as its centerpiece. The playroom was adjacent to the living room, and it had a pool table, card tables, and a hidden bar, a nod to Prohibition-era designs. This versatile space could quickly transform into a movie theater with a projector and retractable screen. Steps led to a breakfast room, conservatory, and dining room on the east side of the vestibule. The latter featured a hand-painted beamed ceiling and opened to another loggia. The kitchen and servants' quarters were located in the east wing. A grand staircase ascended from the vestibule to a gilded gate, reportedly sourced from a Spanish palace, controlling access to the second floor, which was connected by a long hallway with an intricately designed wrought iron railing overlooking the ground floor. The Italian Renaissance-style villa had well-manicured gardens, a barbecue pavilion, tiled fountains, cabana houses, and a 60-foot-long swimming pool with beautiful mosaic tiles inspired by a Roman bath. The stunning mansion boasted stone accents and a tapering roofline. A majestic circular driveway fronted the home entrance, a stone's throw from the Beverly Hills Hotel and Chaplin's home. A millionaire, John Raymond Owens, he bought the mansion in 1938 and leased it to Barbara Hutton in 1940 while engaged to Cary Grant. The couple shuttled between this mansion and Grant's home in Santa Monica. The house has not had any significant alterations since its construction. It still has its original wallpaper, lighting fixtures, decorations, and furniture. The 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom mansion, Las Palomas, is in the Palm Springs movie colony neighborhood. Built in 1927, it was an impressive Andalusian-style mansion that was an exact copy of a 19th century southern Spanish farmhouse. This iconic estate served as Cary Grant's desert home from 1954 to 1972, where he hosted Hollywood legends such as Alfred Hitchcock, Clark Gable, Grace Kelly, and Sophia Loren. Recently retired from film, Grant lived here with Betty Drake, his third wife. However, he was soon lured back with movies like To Catch a Thief, and Las Palomas went from being his retirement home to a retreat. A strong supporter of the U.S. Armed Forces, Grant organized events for troops stationed at the 29 Palms Marine Corps base. When Grant moved in, he commissioned his friend and architect Wallace Neff to add 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms above his garage. The large front gates had Grant's initials, and there was a small plaque explaining the architectural value of the stunning and historic house to the Palm Springs neighborhood. The house had a huge pool and a gorgeous, lush yard whose green contrasts with the surrounding desert climate. The 2-story house has a courtyard design, with 2 wings forming a U around the trestled arbors, patios, and a fountain steps away from a huge pool. One wing was for the common living space and kitchen, and across a breezeway, decorated with wrought iron gates, were the bedrooms. Each bedroom featured its own Kiva fireplace and bathroom. Restored in 2009, the 6,000-square-foot home showcased charming features, included a white stucco exterior complemented by tall blue shuttered windows that allowed ample light to flow into the interior. The window shutters were painted blue to keep the Spanish churches and village's architectural heritage alive. The roof was made of traditional Spanish tile. It featured exposed ceiling beams, French doors that opened to a patio and the pool, impressive 40-foot ceilings in the great room, and an art studio. The original elements of the house included Art Deco bathroom tiles, terracotta floor tiles, custom cabinetry, and wood-burning fireplaces. Although much of the private estate was hidden from public view, its mailbox was a miniature replica of Las Palomas, or the Doves in Spanish, and served as a delightful reminder of its rich legacy. The 1.5-acre grounds included various tree species such as citrus, eucalyptus, agave, Japanese plum, date, and pomegranate. The expensive lawns also included towering palm trees, cacti, and rose gardens. The full kitchen featured a Wolf stove and oven, which was a state-of-the-art appliance in the 1950s, and it still works today. Today, each of the 6 bedrooms features authentic hardwood floors and a 4-poster bed. The house has 3 separate living rooms, each with its own kitchen, bedrooms, and bathrooms. Grant lived in Las Palomas for about 20 years and sold the home in 1972. The house went to bodybuilder Frank Zane, who became famous after defeating Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Mr. Universe contest in 1968. Zane transformed the property into a health resort for about 10 years. After that, the home was sold a few times and started falling into disrepair. The next owner, 𝗔𝗯𝗂𝘁, a doctor and author, immediately started a detailed 11-year restoration process. She tried as much as possible to restore the house to its original splendor and had Palm Springs City declare the property as a Class 1 historic site. Smith designed an indoor-outdoor great room measuring 30 by 40 feet in the garage below the rooms Neff added. The great room had floor-to-ceiling wood and glass mullioned doors that opened to 3 sides: the pool, courtyard, and garden. The garage had been bodybuilder Zane's weight room. When Smith acquired the home, she was so passionate about accurately restoring the house that she went around the movie Colony Estates with a wrought iron shutter to find an identical blacksmith signature. The next owner, Guy Barrows, a neurologist, also tried his best to restore the home to its original state. Barrows and his wife spared no expense and traveled far and wide looking for age-appropriate fixtures to restore the home to its former glory. The couple even obtained Cary Grant memorabilia like a call sheet from the film North by Northwest. Later, the asking price of the home was not inclusive of these memorabilia, but could be bought separately. Las Palomas has remained almost intact for nearly a century since its construction, and unlike most of the lots in the area, the expansive grounds have never been subdivided.